Ex-students of Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College Fontem have taken steps to revive their association following a general assembly held on Saturday, April 11, 2026 at Chariot Hotel in Buea. The meeting brought together members of Our Lady Seed of Wisdom Ex-Students Association SWESA for the first time in many years after activities were disrupted by the Anglophone crisis. The gathering, including executive members, representatives of various chapters, and alumni from different batches across Cameroon and the diaspora. Participation was both physical and virtual, allowing members from different locations to take part in discussions on the future of the association. Discussions focused on rebuilding the association and preparing for the 60th anniversary of the college. Members noted that the slowdown in activities over the years had affected both the institution and its alumni network, making it necessary to reorganize and put structures back in place. A major outcome of the meeting was the adoption of a revised constitution. Members agreed on amendments aimed at aligning the association with current realities and improving its functioning. The leadership also indicated that the association is being repositioned in line with the 1990 law on associations in Cameroon. Participants at the assembly expressed the need to reposition the association and adapt it to present-day realities. Barrister Temken Elizabeth of the 14th batch said the meeting came at a critical moment for the association. She noted that adopting a revised constitution was necessary to address past gaps and reflect current trends, especially in the use of technology.
I am very happy to be here, and I think this assembly today was very, very necessary. It's really mean that we needed to adopt a new constitution in the light of changing times, including technology.
She added that with the 60th anniversary of the college approaching in December, the timing of the assembly was appropriate as it allowed members to outline a roadmap for the celebration and future activities.
We look forward to celebrating 60th anniversary of Our Lady of Wisdom College. It was imperative that we meet to be able to adopt the constitution, then draw the roadmap forward to that constitution that comes up in December. We are adopting a new constitution. We revised the old constitution, so we've taken care of some of the errors that have been there in the past, and we are sure with the new constitution we'll be able to move forward. And we are enthusiastic to be going back to Fontaine after a good number of years. We were there at 50, coming back at 60. I think it's one of the best things that I look forward to being there.
The Yaoundé chapter was also represented, with its members highlighting the importance of clarity and inclusion in the association's activities. Mofo Dominique, Vice General Organizing Secretary of SWESA, explained that the meeting helped address misconceptions about the upcoming anniversary celebrations. He stated that the event is designed to include people from different backgrounds and faith, and not limited to any single group.
The one thing that has made me very happy today is the fact that there are many SWESAs who had a wrong notion that this celebration has been hijacked by the folklore movement. The first day is not for the folklore, it's for the people who are celebrating the coming of this notion of love, which was brought by Madame Kiara Lubick. And then the second day is a new evangelization that we can say is now specialized, where the folklore are involved. And the third day is Seed of Wisdom, Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College, that involve all the ex-students who are also the fruit of this love, of this message, of this wonderful notion that Madame Kiara brought to Fontaine. There are also people who had the notion that it was like a Catholic affair, but today we're able to explain to them that there will be ecumenical activities to take into consideration people of different faith, even the Muslims will be welcome.
He added that for the association to get back on its feet, there is need for the chapters to function again.
Some of the ex-students have not also been very active, and for the last 10 years, the association has been sleeping, and that's why with the new executive that was put in place, they want to take as one of their first mission to revive the association, because for the ex-students to be able to be waxing on their two legs, the various chapters and the various branches have to function.
At the leadership level, emphasis was placed on rebuilding the association in a more structured and sustainable manner. President General Vincent Kengfua said the assembly was taking place within the context of both the reopening of the college and preparations for its 60th anniversary. He indicated that revising the constitution and launching the anniversary plans were key priorities.
We are organizing the 60th anniversary of the arrival of the popular movement in our locality, of the launching of the new evangelization by Kera Lubish, and the 60th anniversary of the creation of Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College. That is why the agenda of this General Assembly had as top priority for us to revise our constitution, to tie it with present day challenges, and also to prepare, to kickstart preparation for the celebration of the 60th anniversary of Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College.
He also outlined projects such as improving water supply to the school and completing the multipurpose hall, noting that these initiatives would support both the institution and the celebrations.
The executive put forth many projects, many activities to be carried out in Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College to make life better for the student. The water supply to the college has been taken as an anniversary project, and in the aftermath of the General Assembly, all hands will be on deck to see what to do so as to increase water supply in Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College, and also to finish the multipurpose hall that was started many years ago, and that we need to complete it so that it should house our anniversary celebration.
He called for stronger involvement from members, including those in the diaspora, to ensure the association functions effectively despite geographical distances.
I take this opportunity to thank all SWESAs who made it to Buea, all SWESAs who could not make it, but who followed the General Assembly online, in particular SWESAs in the diaspora. Distance should not be an obstacle to their full involvement and their full participation in the running of the affairs of the association, because this executive wants to put in place a participatory and inclusive mechanism, whereas our geographical dispersion should not be an obstacle, so that we live fully our credo, may all be one.
Beyond the constitutional review, the meeting also addressed planned activities for the anniversary and strategies for mobilizing resources. Members discussed projects to be carried out in the college and agreed on approaches to fundraising as part of efforts to support both the institution and the association. The General Assembly ended with a summary of decisions taken and a call for renewed participation from members. Attendees later shared refreshments, marking the close of the meeting and the start of a new phase for the association. For Gasa Media, I am Safe Mary.